been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the People's Champ, Tito Ortiz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the... Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, huge ground strikes. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
Beautiful transition.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ortiz. triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up. He jumped on it so quick, and now he's just going from step to step, trying to get the finish. It's about to be over. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Yep, gotta be very careful there. Oh, nice right hand up chin. Yeah.
A lot of fighter better move.
Yeah, he's gotta move, John. He's gotta shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Points out for the end of round one.
Stop!
All right, take a seat, bud. Great round. All right, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and...
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two.
Oh, nice straight jab there by Ortiz.
Stuffs the takedown. No problem.
Wow.
All right, looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Makhachev's going for an arm here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Good is that as he gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Big ground and pound. Great submission defense.
Pressure on the ground.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, nice.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Makhachev's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Tito's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position.
Let's work, guys.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
Good work from the top here by Tito. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind. The crowd there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. 15 seconds. uppercut here in the clinch by Ortiz. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with. Big double leg, double change.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Get him off you, get him off!
Ortiz is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Getting him out here. This is a terrible position. In the half guard.
Tito's back in full mount. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly.
Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Oh, it looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Nicely done. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ortiz. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Tito's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Under 20 seconds now to go.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Relax. Breathe, breathe. You're getting sloppy with those takedowns. Don't be grinding in there with the takedown. You gotta set those.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5 And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Stuff the takedown, no problem.
Now some separation from this clinch position. Great timing on that double leg.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Islam Makhachev.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Ortiz is back in full mount. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. He's got to start throwing now.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, he's got his back.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tito. Pretty accurate there from bottom position.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ortiz.
All right. Deep breath, boy. Listen. Are destroying him. Let's stay in control of this fight and let's keep with what's working. Go out there.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Big power shot there. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to flip his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Makhachev's in half guard now. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
He's got it. He got it.
It's working.
Oh, great submission defense. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. All right, side control now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Right into side control.
Getting the mount here.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. A series of punches from the top here by Tito. Oh, nice transition. Flattens him out now. This could be trouble. Ortiz is right back to the full mount here. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, we are the only two men sitting in this arena tonight after a 25-minute title fight there. Epic back-and-forth affair. I think the challenger might have done enough.
The champ didn't want to let go of his title. He fell a little bit short, and we should have a new UFC champion. He did a great job of using his all-around MMA game in order to take the belt away from the champ.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the People's Champ, Tito Ortiz!
Well, it's a career that has featured one big fight after the next, and more often than not, the Huntington Beach bad boy Tito Ortiz has his hand raised in victory. That is the case yet again tonight